Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I have another plan with me in my Hobonichi cousin, and this week I'm going to be using the Dessert Winston kit from my shop. I have the bullet journal set right here, along with both pages of the Hobonichi cousin sized kit. And then for my pens, I have my TWSBI Eco to write on the planner paper, and a Sharpie S-Gel 0.7 to write on the sticker paper. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I think I'm going to start with the date covers this week and get those down. I don't really have a good reason for why I chose this kit this week. I just think it's really cute and fun and colorful. I did want to use a kit that had a bullet journal set though, just because I felt like being a bit more decorative this week. And not all of my kits in my shop have the optional bullet journal add-on. I should probably fix that at some point. It's just because some of the designs are so old that when I originally made them, I wasn't even making bullet journal kits. So yeah, I just need to go back and put those up. Okay, now let's do the washi strips. Okay, now for the weekend banner. I'm also going to put down a full box over on the sidebar. And then I do want to put out some of the larger deco. I think first I'm going to take this kind of torn paper decorative sticker and put it down at the bottom like this, just so it's away from the date covers because they have the same pattern. And then I'm going to take this big Winston sticker and layer him on top. And I know I'm not going to have much to mark on Friday, so I think I'm also going to go ahead and put down a full box on this day. The other full box, well actually I have two left. I think I'll put this one in the middle-ish of Tuesday. And the last one I'm going to put at the top of Sunday. That leaves us with this large deco piece and then the popsicle. I kind of want to layer the popsicle on top of this box, but I think I'll wait and see if I need that space for a half box or something. Okay, now I'm going to put down my Bible verse for the week. This week it was Proverbs 30 verse 5, and then I'm going to put down my Happy Memory Winston over here as well. Alright, so even with this deco piece here, I should still have some room to squeeze in a few happy memories. So now I'm going to zoom you in and I'll start memory planning my week. So starting off on Monday, I'm going to go ahead and mark my workouts for the first 3 days of the week. We will start off Monday by using a headphone sticker from Bubba Bear Studios, and I will link my shop and any other sticker shops I mention, along with this planner and my pens, in the description bar down below, in case you want to know where anything is from. For Tuesday, I'm going to use this Yoga Girl from Kina Prince. And then on Wednesday, I think I'm going to use this sneaker sticker, which is from my shop. And I'll also layer it on a little swatch from the bullet journal kit. Okay. So after my morning workout, I usually would jump into work, but on this day, I had to do a favor for my sister Ashley. She has her own YouTube channel, as I have mentioned many times on my own channel, and she also has a merch shop connected to her channel. And on this day, or actually I think it was over the weekend, we noticed a couple of issues in her merch shop, and I'm in charge of that. I'm the one that set it up and keeps it running. So I needed to go in and fix those errors, you know, just so that her subscribers could purchase merch if they wanted. So I'm going to mark that with this laptop sticker, which is from a shop that is closed now. Okay, and then once that was done, I could get into my own work for the day. So mostly I needed to get some designing done. So I'm going to mark that with this yellow half box. And on top of it, I'm going to layer this little working bear sticker, which is from Bubba Bear Studios as well. And I'm going to write work next to it. And then I'm going to grab a couple of dots from the kit and just make a little list of what I was doing this day. As I said, it was mostly designing. But I also wanted to post a sneak on my Instagram. After work, I did a little bit of writing. So I'm going to mark that as well. And I think I'll use this little pencil sticker, which is from Creating & Co. Next up, I went for a walk. And I have this really cute kite flying sticker, which is from the Little Gingy. It doesn't directly tie in with walking, but I think it's just fun to use for spring and summer outdoorsy stuff. When I got back home, I wanted to plant some marigolds, but I don't know if I have any sort of gardening stickers. I used to have gardening Winstons in my shop, but I don't think I ever made any for myself. So I'm going through all of my random leftover stickers right now to see what we have. Okay, I cannot find anything specifically for gardening type stuff, so I think I'm just going to use a Winston emoji head. And I also want to put this on a swatch sticker because I want a little bit more pink in this area. And then for my Winston emoji, I'm going to go with this little one with his tongue out because it's so cute. Okay, I don't have room for the S, but that's totally okay. Totally fine. And then I just did some reading in the evening. And I have quite a lot of room, so I might try for a bigger sticker on this day. Oh, this will work. I have these reading hedgehogs from Sweet Ava's Paper. Very cute. All right, over to Tuesday. I already have my morning workout sticker down. Then I needed to do my weekly budget. Going to be using the very last Winston on that sheet. Then I basically worked on orders this entire day. So I think I'm going to put down a little working girl sticker, which is from Happy Daya. And then to take up space, I'm going to use a flag from the kit. But let's write this in first. So we've got some layering going on. Just to spice it up, I'm also going to throw in a couple of these decorative star stickers that are from the bullet journal kit. Okay, and then below that, I did some more writing. I also went for a walk. I think I might skip marking the writing for this day and just mark the walk because I want to make sure I can fit everything in. Going to mark the walk with this little sun sticker, which is from Hubman and Chub Girl. After my walk, I baked some cookies. And to mark that, I'm going to use this little baking sticker from P&D Stickers. And because it's so tiny and I don't want it to get totally lost, I think I'm going to put it on this little label. Okay, and then I needed to wash my hair, and I think I'm going to leave that as my last thing that I mark. I could mark reading as well, but that also happens very often, so yeah. Clearing off another Winston sheet. That is so satisfying. Now over on Wednesday, already got my workout stuff down. And then I jumped straight into work this day. I think I'm going to put down a half box for this. Let's go with the purple one. And then we'll grab a working sticker. How about this yellow laptop Winston? So cute. And then to mark work this day, I'm going to use a couple dots. So first up, I wanted to finally finish the Progress Winston kit, which is already up in the shop, by the way. And then I wanted to sketch the design for what is hopefully going to be our anniversary kit in August. We shall see though. I have two ideas. I'm not sure which is going to win out. I would love to do both of them if I have the time. But yeah, we'll see how it ends up. I don't really have much else to mark for work from this day, but I want to take up some space, so I'm going to use this popsicle sticker and the last star on the kit, along with this little heart sticker that's also from the bullet journal kit. And then after work, I did some more writing on this day. Oh wait, hold on. I want to put down that I finished a book just to see how much space I have. Going to use this little pink reading tracker from my shop. And then I think I'll plan from the bottom up from here out for this day. So next I want to mark that we had some pretty bad thunderstorms. And I think I have thunderstorm, yes, I do have thunderstorm stickers from Happy Daya. So I'm going to put that right there. I also went to visit my grandma on this day. Going to mark that with our little Grandma Winstina sticker from my shop. And the last thing that I really have room for is that I went to the post office. So I think I'm going to put that on this blue label with a mail sticker. And today we shall use my beloved mailman Winston. Okay, now we can fill all this in one go. Just with me switching pens back and forth. Oh, wait, why did I do that? Should still be using this pen. Okay, and then the book I finished reading was called Urchin of the Riding Stars. However, I definitely can't fit all that in right here, so I'm just going to write Urchin. And I gave it 5 stars, so let me grab my star stickers. I think this is my 4th 5-star read of the year, or maybe my 5th. I have not had that many 5-star reads, which is normal for me. I'm a very picky reader, and I only give a book 5 stars if I really loved it and I think I'll read it again someday. If I like a book but I don't think I'll reread it, then it's gonna be 4 stars or 4.5 if it's really good. But this one I really liked, and I need to get the rest of the series because this is the first book in a 4 or 5 book series. I can't remember off the top of my head, but my library only has the first book, so I'll have to see if I can find the next few at a local bookstore or something. Oh, that's not even close. Okay, that's better. 5 stars for Urchin, and now we go to the second half of the week. So this was the first day of May, and I want to mark that with a little spring type sticker. And I think I'll go with this little spring decorative sticker, which is also from the little Gingy. Next up, I want to mark my workout. Let's grab a sticker that we have not used so far this week. I think it's going to be this little weightlifting panda. But let's put him on a half box. And then after that, it was work time. So on this day, I was doing more orders. I'm going to mark that with this little sticker from Happy Dea. I love all of her working girl stickers. And then I ended up running out of ink partway through, so I had to order some more. And to mark that, I'm going to use this checkmark Winston icon from my kit, or from the kit, which is from my shop. By the way, if you are a first-time customer at my shop, definitely check the description bar. There is a coupon code for you. After ordering ink, I did some writing. Going to mark that with this typewriter sticker, which is from Creating & Co. It's actually from the same sheet as this pencil. I also went for a walk. Which I will mark with this little sunshine sticker from Happy Dea, and I'm gonna put it on this orange swatch, I think. And the last thing that I have to mark is reading. Going to use this sticker from Hubman and Chub Girl. Okay, and then going over to Friday, I know I would normally start the day with a Made It to Friday sticker. I'm not going to do that though, because Thursday night, I had this issue in my personal life happen and it dragged into Friday. And Friday was not a good day for me. I did not even write down any notes about what I did because I did not want to remember this day at all. So I don't have anything to actually plan or memory plan, except that it was a rough night/day and then I did nothing. So let's see what we can make happen here. We are going to employ some Winstons to help us deal with our rough day. I'm going to use this pink half box as well. And I think below that, I'm just going to stack this couch potato Winston. And I'll also add this flag from the kit to take up the whole day into the full box. And why not throw in a couple of heart stickers as well? I wasn't really feeling the hearts on this day, but it looks cute. And yeah, now we can just move on to the weekend, which did get significantly better, which was great. I slept in on both days, so let's grab a couple sleeping in stickers. For Saturday, I'm going to go with this one, which is from a shop that is closed now. And then for Sunday, I think I'll use this one, which is from Happy Daya. So I was super excited on Saturday because there was this huge local, well, not really local, but huge used book sale happening in a decent driving distance from where I live. So I decided I would go, and it was the first time I ever went to a used book sale. It was so great. I found so many books, and I did vlog it for my booktube channel, so I will link that in the cards if you want to see everything I got and whatnot. I definitely will be going to more book sales in the future. This book sticker is from Happy Daya. And this one, the prices were absolutely fantastic. The most expensive book there was $5, and I don't even think I found one at that price. Most of the ones I found were $1 to $3. So yeah, I really couldn't say no. After the used book sale, I went for a walk. Let's go with this little sun and cloud sticker, which is also from Hubman and Chub Girl. And then I checked my mail, and I had a package from my friend Beth. She sent me one of those Chicken Soup for the Soul books. I don't know if y'all ever read those at any point, but when I was younger, I read those a lot, and I really liked them. And me and Beth were just talking about them recently because she found one in a little free library. This sticker is from Sticker Fever, and we were just kind of reminiscing on them. And then she sent me one, which was so nice. I haven't read it yet, but I'm really looking forward to it. I also got another package this day, which was my passion planner, which I've already talked about on, well, in a couple previous videos. So I will link those up above if you want to check it out. Going to mark the passion planner delivery with this little sticker, which is from Bubba Bear Studios as well, but I'm going to put it on a yellow label. After that, I needed to do some filming for my booktube channel. So I'm going to grab a filming sticker. This one is from Van Sticky. And the last thing I want to mark is that I made one of my famous banana bakes. And I wanted to use one of my banana stickers from my shop for that, but I'm not sure where they are. Are they in my baking section? Okay, the banana stickers that I normally use have mysteriously gone missing, so I'm just going to use this baking bunny, which is from my shop. It's no longer available though. And that takes us to the last day of the week. So in the morning, I needed to go get groceries, and I also had to go drop my library books off in the library return slot because I totally forgot they were due. I didn't want to have late fees. So I'm going to use this car sticker, which is from my shop. After that, I wanted to do some planning in my new passion planner. I was super excited to dive into that. And because I was so excited, I think I'm going to use my last half box, which is this patterned one. And I'm going to pair that with this little planner cart sticker, which I'm not even sure where that's from, so I apologize. Okay, after that, I went for another walk. Going to mark that with this little cloud sticker, which is from my shop. And the last thing I have to mark is a reading. So let's see if we can find a reading sticker that we haven't used yet during this week. I think I'm going to use this pink book sticker, which is from the Prairie Planner. And then we have a little bit of room left down here. So I'm going to fill it up with these little sparkle decos, which are also from the bullet journal kit. And that is going to be it for this week. Let me straighten up and zoom you out. All right, there we have it, a Dessert Winston week in my planner. I think it turned out really good, despite me worrying that this day was going to throw it off, but you honestly can't even tell that it's a little empty. As always, thank you guys for watching and supporting my channel. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye!